My wife and I have been together for 10 years, married for 7. She told me in early October she feels she is polyamorous and wants to see other people, which was completely out of the blue and shattered my world cause I'm 100% not okay with that and had zero indication that she ever felt that way. We talked many times about what we both want and saw a couples counselor a couple of times within a few weeks of her telling me. They went okay, but she's adamant that she is poly, and I'm adamant that I'm not, so we both knew separating was inevitable. I told her if she wants other relationships that we need to separate first, and she at least agreed to be patient and not pursue anything with anyone else until one of us moved out. Then I found out yesterday, early February, that she cheated on me in mid-November, barely over a month after telling me she's poly, and lied to me and hid it from me for the last few months. I saw a text she sent to this guy about wanting to be with him and move in with him. I confronted her yesterday by straight up asking if she cheated on me, which she admitted to. I immediately told her we're done, told her we're getting divorced, and that she needs to move out as soon as possible. I know I'm not alone in this situation. I just never thought she and I would be going through this. I've always thought her to be an honest, respectful person, but I'm learning the hard way she's not who she says she is. Right now I'm mainly angry with her, but I definitely have moments of sorrow, betrayal, loneliness and so many other feelings. I worry about my mental health the next few days/weeks/months. Before she told me she is poly, I had every confidence in the world that we would grow old together. It's just so surreal and unbelievable to me. Comment 1. Getting polybombed is devastating and I'm so sorry you're going through that. It sounds like she just wanted a get out of jail free card, but even if she was genuinely polyamorous she can't expect you to be okay with changing the whole structure of your relationship. Healing from this particular hurt is not easy, and I recommend getting help from a therapist, but a lot of the anxiety and drama in your life will likely leave with her. Take good care of yourself right now, you did nothing wrong. Comment 2. Your wife is a cheater. Pure and simple. She might have already identified her interest in the dude before your conversation and was just seeking permission to cheat. Be polyamorous requires consent of all partners and honesty. Your wife did not do that. I am sorry that you are in this situation. Life goes on, and it gets better with time. Comment 3. Whenever a long-term partner suddenly says they are poly, or want an open relationship, they are cheating or planning to cheat. That guy was already on your wife's radar and she just wanted your permission to cheat. Now she wants to live with him. I'll bet he won't agree to poly. Now you do what is right for you. Either 180, or if no kids, gray rock her. She is lost and until her fantasy falls apart there is nothing you need or can do for her except divorce. Get it if you need help processing the anger, hurt and abandonment she is causing. Exercise and stay sober while processing this. It can take years to get past infidelity but it starts with accepting the situation and cutting her out of your life. Even if she tries to come back, you would now be plan B after new guy dumps her. Comment 4. I'm with you. I think the wife is using polyamory as an excuse to cheat. She's hoping Op will consent to the arrangement so that she can kick the tire on a few dudes without busting up the relationship she has at home. At least until she settles on another relationship. Polyamory is about communication and consent. None of which happened here. She's a cheater trying to tie up her promiscuity with a bow. Comment 5. Hey friend. This is a horrible situation, and I want you to know, you're not in the wrong in any way, and you're not alone. Your wife should have left you instead of hurting you. Being in a monogamous relationship feels like a prison to polyam folks, but that doesn't give her the right to betray your trust and hurt you like this. Your consent is required for her to be in a polyam relationship with you and someone else. And yes, her consent is required to be in a monogamous relationship with you, but if she didn't consent, then she is effectively pulling herself out of that relationship entirely since your relationship was monogamous before and not re-evaluated. Mono folks and polyam folks will always have trouble coexisting within a relationship, and the general guidance on r/non-monogamy is not to put yourselves through the pain of trying to fit one of you into the wrong-shaped hole. Just so you can feel like you're not alone in this, I'm currently going through this exact same thing, even down to the length of the relationship. 8 months ago, my wife told me she wasn't attracted to me anymore and we discussed opening the relationship. I quickly realized this wasn't for me after just reading a little bit about what it takes, but was still willing to try. Something awakened inside her, however, and she has been timiding with several different guys. She is pan but only flirts with guys, even after she told me she had stopped. Fortunately, no physical cheating yet, but it's the same to me. Found out this week in couples counseling that this is just who she is and I have to accept it or get out of the relationship. Which I'm doing. It's extremely unfair and hurtful to me that it feels like she is throwing away our long relationship and we had both expected to grow old together. But it's also not fair to her to feel trapped in a relationship that she feels can't fulfill her. Comment 6. I agree. She's a common cheater and likely not the first time. First, get a lawyer to tie up and protect your assets. Stop putting your earnings into all joint accounts. Collect current balances on all accounts. Establish the valuation date for all assets. Second, get paternity tests for both your children. If they are not yours, spend none of your money to support them. She can get child support from the biological father. Third, tell her to move out and give her times when she can see the kids, assuming they're yours. If they are not yours, she can take them with her. Comment 7. When my ex tried to pull out the poly card after I found out about the affairs, I reminded him that poly relationships require communication about new partners. That's kind of their whole foundation. So, by not telling me that he was sleeping with other people for 8+ years, he was in fact the opposite of poly. Like fucking your way back to virginity. Comment 8. I'm very sorry. My ex-husband also got a girlfriend, but he didn't even have the excuse that he was poly. That's original. Sometimes people are capable of things we never thought they would be. I find it is usually a result of unaddressed emotional baggage and has nothing to do with their spouse. Whatever it is, it's not your fault, and you are right to move on. It will be hard, then get easier. The sooner you can physically separate you should, and then go no contact. That would be my advice as far as the best way to move on without any further drama. Comment 9. Man, I'm so tired of people using the I'm poly excuse to justify their effed up actions. And then she doubles down by going through the motions of counseling and agreeing to your boundaries when she knew she couldn't meet your expectations and probably wasn't planning to put in the effort to make the change anyway. I'm so sorry you are going through this, but I hope you see these comments and honestly take to heart that this isn't on you. She sucks and you deserve so much better. Best of luck, friend. Comment 10. Too many people I know that sudden realize they're poly are actually trying to justify cheating. It really puts the actual poly community, where people begin relationships with the acceptance they're poly, believe in strict boundaries, openness, and respect, in a terrible light. Long-term monogamous couples often seek out poly as a last-ditch effort to save a relationship 2/3 underwater already. Personally, I've known it to work out for nobody. Proceed with the divorce knowing her cheating is her fault and not a reflection on you. If infidelity is a reason to get out of spousal support or dividing equity, use that to your full advantage. Thanks you for watching. Everyday new movies. See you soon.